What's up guys, it's AC Mods here. Today we'll be taking a look at the Dallara F317, which was used in the 2017 Formula 3 season. Now here are some quick facts about this car. Firstly, it was the upgrade of the Dallara F312 chassis, which was the previous year's entry for the Formula 3 Championship. During the 2017 F3 Championship, teams had the choice over a Mercedes and a VW power unit. All of these power units were 2-litre flat-4 engines, which produced about 240 brake horsepower. Finally, notable drivers to have used this car are Lando Norris, Mick Schumacher, and Nikita Mazepin. Now let's talk about the driving experience. The moment you get in this car, you feel like the mod has been very well made. The throttle seems pleasantly accurate. That is until you get into the lower revs, when it can be quite hard to gauge the revs with the accelerator. During the testing, we found that it's extremely easy to get used to the car, as it has a surprisingly natural feel to it, and after a few laps you will definitely feel at home behind the wheel. As for the steering, you will find that it's incredibly accurate and predictable, as well as being consistent in different scenarios. We are going to rate the driving experience of this car an 8 out of 10. Now let's talk about the car's handling. As we have already mentioned, this car is very user friendly, and that is because the car is already very well set up when first installed. Providing that you can get used to the inconsistency of the throttle at low revs, it's a relatively stable car to drive. The steering has perfect balance through most corners, and you will very rarely find any cases of oversteer or understeer. It's only when you get to high-speed demanding corners, such as Ascari at Monza, where you may notice occasional hints of understeer, so make sure to add slightly more rotation on the wheel to correct this. Finally, the rotation is consistent and reliable through any low-speed corner. We are going to rate the handling of this car a 9 out of 10. Finally, let's talk about different scenarios. Hot lapping is good in this car. This is primarily because the car is so consistent, but we found that after several hot laps it was so predictable that it took the fun out of the car. Nevertheless, it gives you a lot of confidence throughout each lap and pushes your lap times to the limit. Racing against other cars is also a real pleasure, because the car is so predictable you can take a lot of risks and go for very ambitious overtakes. When you drive the tracks that this car was built for, you can just feel that it is made for good, clean racing. Personally, we recommend tracks such as Spa, Monza and the Hungaroring. This car has all the good aspects which you expect of racing. Not too much trouble when dealing with dirty air, equal performance even with different setups, good overtaking opportunities, and overall a lot of fun. We are going to rate hot lapping in this car a 7 out of 10, and for racing we are going to rate it a solid 9 out of 10. Overall, if you are looking for a user-friendly car to do some clean racing with, this is the one. Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more videos, please consider subscribing and tick the notification bell for more Assetto Corsa mod reviews.